Good morning, and what a lovely morning it is. George here. Balmy 17 degrees here in Athlone. Really nice, lovely morning. So we've just come from the NCT Centre with the old Merc, and that's the MOT station for the guys in the UK, or roadworthiness inspection station for everybody else. And it absolutely sailed through, I'm pleased to say. But I didn't have to do anything with it, with the exception of I had two blocked windscreen washer jets on the driver's side, and I sorted those out yesterday. And other than that, I never laid a finger on it, and passed very well. You know, all the tolerances that they give for all the various tests that they perform. She was right in the middle of where it needed to be, so that was quite good. So that's it now for another year, and nice to have it out of the way. Always nervous when you bring a car out that, you know, I haven't really done a whole lot with this car other than cosmetic stuff since I got it last September. And you know, you're always kind of nervous, you know, that there's going to be something there that you didn't notice, or something underneath that you didn't see. So it's good to have that out of the way. And it's kind of very different here as to the way it's probably done in the UK. I'd be familiar with how it's done in the UK. I'm not sure about anywhere else, but I've said this before, but for anyone that hasn't seen my previous videos about getting the car tested here, we have centres here. Every major town pretty much has a centre. Of course, the bigger cities have likes of Dublin and Galway and places like that. They'll have a couple of them, and they were operated initially by the government, but then, of course, like everything else the government does here, when they kind of built it up into kind of a business, and they sold it. I'm not sure what company has it now, but it's all a money racket. You go in and it's €55 for to get your car tested, and you have to sign a form, especially if you go in to get a diesel one tested, that if they blow it up or snap the cam belt or whatever the case may be, tough shit. They're not liable, yada yada. So anyway, if the car fails, you have 28 days to get it retested for another €28, and it's all a bloody money racket, and it is what it is. But it did take a lot of the junk that was on the roads over here. I remember it came in 2000, I think. I think it was around then, year 2000, but there was some cars on the road there, and there was probably better in the scrapyards, but it got rid of a lot of that, you know. A lot of people were driving around in cars here with no brakes and things not working right and stuff like that, so it alleviated all that, which I suppose was good for everybody else on the road. So yeah, that's it for today. Quite pleased with myself now. I was like an expectant father. But I'm always like that when I bring the car out there. You know, you're always kind of worrying, because they kind of chop and change, and they add bits to the test every year, and bits, they start looking at things that they weren't looking at last year, and anyway, that's where we are for now. It's passed, and I'm quite happy. So I'll get you all again in the very near future, and you take care. This is George. Bye bye.